locked up and stuff, folks. Of coming to camping here on 14th Street between Broadway and Lincoln. They are camping, ladies and gentlemen. This is a beautiful, amazing thing. You got to see that they're right across the street from the Colorado Supreme Court. And for those of you who follow in our community, that's where Eric Brandt set case law this year. And there's a police officer just hanging out. That's probably the one over at the feed that had his lights on earlier. Hey? But it's, oh, it's the lieutenant. No way. How's your beautiful day going? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's a faith-based little piece there. I'm really happy to see nobody's messing with these guys, though, huh? Camping and nobody's telling them they can't do it.
That's state property.
Oh, it's state property. Very good. Thanks to know. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the lieutenant driving around in his little car. You know we'll harass him every chance we get. So this is state property, and the commander's going to not do anything because this is the state. But across the street, he had his lights on. And across the street was the feed that's happening. And that was the first thing that triggered my eyes. But as you can see, this is just us walking through here. State property across from the state Supreme Court. They're not doing anything about camping today, and I'm happy to see that. It's a good thing to let people live and have their own conditions and live in peace. And go on, man.
Sorry.
And again, lots of crazy things going on, like those guys walking around with handfuls full of drugs. But this is the Colorado State Supreme Court, and it's at that space that they are hanging out. This is state land here, right? And so that's going on. Of course, one of the problems with camping in state land here, not enough trash cans. That one will get overloaded and overflowed. We'll have a variety of methamphetamine that's going on. And then, of course, across the street here, we'll have a church that's doing a meal. And so this is just a little afternoon in downtown Denver. I'm going to walk up and find a spot to lean my back against a tree or something, and then we'll talk to you where I can stand in the shade and see your comments. Hi, everybody. My day is going well, everybody. Zombie Hunter, Jamie Dietz, yeah, M-Star, Joyce Hendrickson, Jesse Paris, Texas Accountability, Word 'em Up, Observer, everybody. We're glad you're here. Again, I wanted to just highlight, we are downtown. I just did a video, if you haven't had a chance to see it. The murderer, Brent Garignini, who murdered Michael Marshall, breaking his spine. His family was with us today, and I did a little video. That's the same guy that assaulted Janet Matson and made her bleed, right? So we were in the Capitol with the ACLU. I've got to go to work and do calls and follow up on leads on some business. But we're outside the state Supreme Court, the Colorado Supreme Court and the Colorado Court of Appeals, hanging out. We're showing some camping that's going on here. And of course, there's a lineup for a family and community meal. Lots of cops drive by because it's a lots of cops area. The police administration building, the city and county building are here. But it's just a beautiful day in Denver. It's windy. It's 40, 50 degrees out, about 40 with the briskness. There's one of the most indispensable women in Denver. That's Therese Howard, ladies and gentlemen. Therese, you got any good words for us? What's going on at City Council tonight?
Well, at City Council tonight, we're telling them that they should get a backbone and get a heart and actually take action to defend the U.S. Constitution themselves and repeal the unconstitutional camping ban law.
Since it's Judge Barajas.
It has been ruled unconstitutional.
It has been
by a
ruled
local judge. Looked at our
unconstitutional.
local situation, said this is cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah.
And City Council could end it all immediately.
Immediately they could say, hey, you know what? You're right. It's not right. We're just going to stop the law and end the appeals process and everything.
Yep.
Right? But
Use all that money that's going to be used to defend it in court on housing.
they could. They could. And they could use a third of the police safety budget to buy land and start building buildings instead of enforcing inhumane crimes. Right? I see the police aren't going to touch this encampment. And the reason is the Denver police won't touch it is it's state property.
No, it's because it's public property. So
Oh.
anywhere that's public property is the only law that they would be breaking is the camping ban.
So-
with the camping ban not being enforced on any public property that's not a park, that doesn't have a closed sign, that's not fenced off.
Oh, I just had a lieutenant in the police department tell me that the reason they weren't doing anything in that particular encampment right there is because it's state property.
That's very interesting.
I have him live recorded.
That's very interesting.
That's why we always put our cameras on him.
They have nothing changed in the state law.
Right.
Just changed is the local enforcement of the local law, and they have enforced on that strip on and off for years on end.
Years on end.
I mean, these strips right here were, of course, the site of the Occupy movement.
Exactly.
And so on both this side and on that side, there was a back and forth and along that strip for a whole year during
Yeah.
the Occupy movement, by which they used many different ordinances to try to move folks, ultimately unsuccessfully, hence passing a camping ban law.
That's right. So it was interesting, and you just happened to stop up and getting loaded here. But I thought it was beautiful to see so many tents just camped there. And I just was wondering how long it would take for them to come say some kind of encumbrance, blah blahs.
They can come pull the encumbrance law, but if they do, if they're following the settlement, they should just post 7-day notices. People should know 7 days in advance there's this impending encumbrance removal. On that day, the morning of, move temporarily, pick up the block, move right back, all good. That should be it. It should be so simple, just like a notice when you have a large pickup day, every once in a while.
Yeah, and all the trash comes out.
Trash pickup. Same thing. Just come along, pick up anything that's large that needs to be picked up. Boom. That should be it. They shouldn't be forced to move there with an encumbrance removal, other than just a temporary pickup of any large items.
Very good. Well, you look busy. We'll catch you later this week. Oh, tonight. Thank you. We'll see you, Therese.
All right, I'll take care.
You too. So I'm going to come back to chat, guys. And state property is obtained by use of tax dollars. Yeah. Well, it's also a designation that was the state place, right? That's a state park. This is a city park. It's the state capitol. It's the city capitol, if you will, the city and county building. There's lots of food over here, so we're gonna go find out. The pigeons are eating, right? Everybody gets a meal. Pigeons and humans alike. So we got some fine folks over here, it looks like, with the church or something. Wow, I just got hit by a bird. That was fun. So we're gonna ask and interview this guy and find out who he is and who they're with. Morning.
Morning.
Can I ask who you guys are with today?
Me?
You're with me.
It's my own thing.
Very awesome.
I'm working on getting my license, and I'm gonna get a catering truck. And
You don't even have to have a license to feed the homeless.
not here, no, but I'm
For
saying
something else.
this
Ah.
is where this is where I'm starting. Because I've got a,
You said it right.
I'm gonna get a truck, and I'm gonna start. Some of my profits are gonna go towards feeding the homeless and families in need.
Well, I'm gonna pass you a card because obviously you're busy, and I don't want to slow you down. We do this every Sunday on the 16th Street Mall with Occupy Denver. Feed about 200 a week in the same way.
Awesome.
Crock pots and all that jazz.
Awesome.
But I'd love to share some experience
We'll talk about it.
and help reduce the burden of cost for doing this because we have some knowledge, right?
Excellent. That is excellent.
So,
Thank you. so
thank
much.
you. No, thank you. What's your name on?
My name is Gina Neva, and I'm Neva.
Gina and Neva, thank you.
No,
Thank you.
Stay.
Too.
Just start this.
More human beings that are doing good for the good of doing good,
That's a lighter.
right? Do you have one?
Thrower or lighter? Flamethrower or lighter?
Who's got a torch? Who's got a dab torch?
Lighter? You got lighter, man?
You know these guys got dab torches, and you know what they know what I'm talking about. We'll give you some wind shade though, maybe, huh?
Hey, wait. Look this up. Hold on, don't catch your hand on fire.
Yeah, no doubt. You gotta come from the side. There you go. Turn it on, gas on. Turn it on more.
It's all the way.
You sure it's not all the way off?
Thank you. Sure it's full?
Lift the tank. How heavy is it?
Throw the,
That's it.
Yeah. There's a quarter in there.
Quarter of it.
There it goes. There it goes.
There you go.
Yay! Oh, it went out. It went out. It went out. There we go. Let's get that.
Oh, I see.
It's not staying on. There we go. Now it opened up. Hold on. There we go.
Now keep shutting it off.
No, that's off.
Screw. Turn that one back into the
The other way.
I mean,
push down as you turn.
okay. But it won't stay on.
Anybody know how to keep this thing lit?
Yeah, I think you gotta press that and turn it. Press and turn it.
That's open all the way. So what do you want me to do?
Hey, this is your contraption over here. Is there a trick to keeping it lit?
When I go like this.
You too. What do you mean? 'Cause
Well,
it's
see,
not on there tight.
She knows what to do.
she says it's not on tight, and that's why.
That's what he's doing right there.
There we go. Now we can hear it.
Okay, stand back.
Now the valve's open.
There we go.
Yay! It wasn't turned on, screwed on all the way. All right.
Here's your lighter.
Look at this woman. She's got three roasters going on
You
here.
should have seen my kitchen.
Oh, trust me, you should see the kitchen.
This table.
You should see the kitchen we serve. We cook out of. It's amazing.
You guys ever use that kitchen that's for cater?
No. We use a home kitchen, and it's got enough room for 2 people, and we feed 200 out of it.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. It's all worth it.
It is, isn't it? It's just a common community understanding that it's worth being part of a community and tending to one another's needs.
Absolutely.
Right? So Gina and Mina out here on
Neva.
Neva, N-E-V-A. And they're just out here, just randomly showed up. They got water, they got drinks, they got food and chili and tortillas and avocado dips, and they got some stuff in some styrofoam cups. So yeah, loving it, encouraging it. It's a beautiful thing, and they're yeah, that thing is now burning. That is excess chili heating up. That little thing's full of dog food. It's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Just a random pop-up feed here in downtown Denver at Civic Center Park. The first Monday of the year. Beautiful day. I'm gonna come in here and check on chat for a second. What's going on? Greetings to all. Scottish Furry, Freedom Media, Spirit, Pamela, J Ranger News, hello. Annie, she talks to the wind. Everybody, we're just so glad you're here. Tim Lee Henley's Tim Hill News, Big Tim Hill News. No name. Denise Wynn. What happened to the guy who got arrested? I don't see anybody who got arrested. The video I did earlier was on Michael Marshall. He was killed by Denver sheriffs. It broke his spine, caused him to asphyxiate, choking on his own vomit. Pretty crazy scenario there. I want to just come in here and start helping to serve food. So I'm going to end the feed and see what I can do to help, okay? Thank you all for hanging out. I'm just gonna go get my hands in there, huh? All right, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for joining us.
I know, right?
Let's see. You're still talking to each other. Can I do something like this? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, something.
Probably not, guys. I was gonna try to do a little setup here so that I could continue to record and just show up and feed. I don't think it's gonna let me because I don't have all the things I need today. What you looking for?
I was just trying to get like a napkin or something.
Napkins there at the front of
Oh yeah, I got one. It's a shame.
Yeah.
Get the drink out of a garden hose nowadays.
All right, how can I help you? Tortillas, yeah, you want a tortilla? Let's grab a glove, so I'm not touching I know they don't. But I watched my hands for 10 minutes, so I can. There you are. Yeah, don't forget to put some cup here. You too, yeah. There's two cups here. There's avocados down here. Get a little crackers.
We love you, Brian.
Well, I love you just for being here. I did this on Sunday.
Well, we were gonna come here yesterday, and I had all this chili to stay simmering overnight.
Yeah.
Get up yesterday morning.
Oh. These folks, they don't get mad at us. When you show up in love, they just nah. There you go. Oh, it's all good. God's got the rise, right? Yes, sir. She may not tell us what she does, but she's fine. Here, let me help you out. Cupcake? Nope. There's like either grab a cupcake, there's cookies, or a little bread. It's wonderful. up right there.
Can I get a,
Spoons are down there. Over here. Oh, there's some right there. Right there. Here, spoon. How much of this was donated? Oh, we're gonna change that. We're gonna change that. We're gonna teach you how to take the food out of the places where it goes to waste.
What's that one group that does that?
Food Not Bombs, Occupy Denver, Denver Food Rescue, there's a bunch of them.
No waste or something?
Sure, why not? We got it. Some avocado, crackers for that, a couple of tortillas, and grab a fruit cup. And then there's some cakes and crackers in here. Get some avocado there. Like some? Big spoons in there. Fruit cups here. Fruit cup. That's it. Here comes the wind again. That's the tortillas. Here. What's up, bro? How you been? What's on, folks? Oh, shit. Cracker soup. Yeah, those are empty. They were,
Man with the pregnant woman, get her a couple for you.
crackers. Right. It's not. How about this one?
That one's got a
What's this right here?
Yes, you may. Here, have a couple. You like some crackers too? No, I'll do it. Okay. Fruit cup, just get fruit cup. Tortillas, get some cookies.
See, you
Like
say it like I
crackers.
do it. You say it like I
I
do it.
did.
Tortilla.
Tortillas. There's avocado. Fruit, man. Yeah, throw it in your pocket. Make enough for everybody. True. Yeah. Put one down. yeah? Not today's, huh? There you go. Get tortillas. Got tortillas. You want crackers as well? Can you open these ones up, sir? Huh? Can you open these? Well,
This one's a little deeper.
huh?
Sir, all for, sir.
I don't know what's going on
these
here.
out?
We're gonna bring them out after we're done. Because
That's
there's stuff for kids and stuff for women. We'll bring them out after
I have
we're
no
done.
jacket. Can I grab that jacket? I have no
We'll bring it out
jacket.
after we're done, okay?
Hold right now. Okay.
Take your time. Oh, yeah, by all means. Right? Then
Oh, you want a lid for it?
Yeah.
Hey, I get it.
Oh, there's your to-go. There you go.
Goes a napkin. That's all right.
Well, you know what? We forgot that.
Thank you so much.
Crackers. Got some red chili. Got it? We got tortillas here.
Oh, yeah.
Tortillas. Hot meal. If you're not hungry, we got room for servers. Here, I'll have a tortilla. I just walked up and started feeding. What about cookies? Cookies? Hey, don't talk about the cookies.
Get on, they got them pants.
I don't know you that well.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We can,
Blueberries and grapes.
There's probably one or two cookies left out here somewhere.
no, you're fine, you're good.
Can I get a piece of bread?
Where's the spoon at?
There's a box right there.
Sorry about my finger.
Right in front of you.
Right there.
Oh, shit.
That's all that was on the news.
Want the tortillas?
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
How about the tortillas?
Don't forget about the spoon.
There, yeah, there's some at the front end too. Good, man. How you doing? Yeah, usually I'm out there on Sunday with Janet. Occupy Denver, that's right. Well, I was there yesterday.
Hey, can I get some of the crackers? Can I get some crackers?
Every Sunday on the 16th Street Mall because
No,
it's
it's,
illegal to sleep on the sidewalk. Oh, man, I'll tell you what.
Sir, can I get some crackers?
Did you get tortilla?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, right there. And the line just keeps flowing.
It does.
Thank you, Tina.
You are so welcome.
bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you
You
for doing
too.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
But fully
Breakfast right here, you guys.
Ready for you there? Got the fruit cup, avocado, cookie. Got those tortillas. Those are always good for
Just slurpee. Does he need a spoon?
bread, yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
there's enough for them all. Hey, the ladies are gonna hand out the clothes after the meal.
Oh, are they? Okay. Yeah, I wasn't even expecting that.
The other way.
Yes, sir, right here. Walk forward. There's a tub right here.
Yep.
Oh, wow, we'll pick it up. Want some tortillas? How about the bread? Avocado.
Guacamole. Avocados, whatever. Make a sandwich out of it. Make an extra piece of bread.
Some fruit cup, avocado, got that, some bread. How about some tortillas? Here you go. Not the carbs, huh?
Sorry.
Yeah, grab a cookie. All right. Tortillas? What's some bread?
Amazing.
Cup. Okay.
Oh my god, that's
Hey, they'll go through the clothes and hand them out when they're done. For the food, then they'll give out the clothes.
So I get to hand around, is that what you said?
Yeah, if you want.
Hey guys.
Sir, sir, she said she's gonna give out the clothes after she's done serving the food. I don't know. Tortillas? Bread?
I believe that's Safeway box.
Avocado there?
no, they're not.
Gracias. Nada. No bread? Go. Cup. Did you say you lost your tortilla?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Bread?
Right. Get there.
got sugar in them, I'm sure of that.
We still got that whole big pot.
Hey, we're gonna go through the clothes after you're out. She said the clothing.
I don't care.
She said she didn't care.
Okay, she said she didn't care.
Don't litter.
Take it over there. You guys want to take it over this? And then just dump it out on the ground.
Where'd the lid go? It was here.
Uh-oh.
Anybody see the gray lid?
It's right here.
Thank you.
Here's some jeans. Oh no, that's someone else's.
There.
If you want, there's an open one. You put the money chili.
Socks. Here. We've got hats.
Oh, hats.
That's what I need. A hat. I came right on time for that. I just need anything to put on my head.
Okay. And then we've got.
What about over there?
Where's the other sock?
Yeah, I
set?
guess so. She's helping.
Yeah, I gotta kind of separate it. We'll get that off. Covered it.
50 soon. Probably kids, right?
Better stuff covered in chili.
Oh, this is great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, here's more socks.
That's what I need.
Wow. That lid did not want to stick with your
I need the size. That's why.
right?
Tina?
No, that's fine.
There's another one. Toothbrushes, shampoo, whatever. You guys can take a look at that. Okay, what you looking for, love? This is just pack-up stuff.
These are nice shoes.
Jacket.
If I throw mine away and start snowing, I'll be up there.
There you go. Oh, good. You got those. Awesome.
A lot of work with you stalwart young ladies.
Where did our helpers go? I know, right?
Right.
Where'd our helpers
You
go?
need help?
Right there. They got fitted gloves right over there.
Okay. Did you get enough? Okay. Did you get dog food?
You know, the jockey.
Somebody need some shoes?
Yeah, apologize. No, I don't so still in that.
Sounds great chili. Sounds delicious chili.
Okay.
Is there still anybody in here? Did you have a view?
Okay, yeah.
Was that fun or what?
You know what? Here,
We
give me that
just
cup back.
randomly decided to feed and help. Thank you, American Amy. Yeah, it was really fun, right?
Thank you.
Thank you. No, you're awesome to be out here. But I'm gonna look forward to a call because you got my card, and I'll tell you how we have cut down on our costs, out-of-pocket costs, and our wastes.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of ways that we can help with that, and I got some great ideas.
Yes, awesome. I've got a couple people that are
And there's so many good people that just show up to do this. It's amazing. But you look like you got a mission going on. And do you know that 3 years ago they might have come out here with the cops and told you couldn't use tables. We've changed that since then. Yeah,
that you had to first serve it off the ground.
that was originally the expectation. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we fixed that. So, all right, guys, ladies and gals, I'm done. Thank you all, and we love you. Yay! Aren't they just beautiful? They just did such a great job. Just pop up today.
Do y'all need some help moving this bag? Okay.
Probably if you want to hang out for a while.
So that was wonderful.
I grabbed the shirt.
Where'd those bags?
We love you guys. Yeah, it's just amazing, everybody. But that was my lunch, right? I went and did a good thing for lunch. Now it's 1 o'clock. I need to go to work. Love you. Thank you all. Talk to you later.
Because you guys got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we got to bring our cars.